What's going on, Patriots Nation? Welcome back to the channel. We've got some absolutely massive news coming out of Foxborough that nobody saw coming, and it's going to change the entire dynamic of this Patriots roster heading into the 2026 season. We're talking about veteran signings, unexpected moves, and a complete overhaul of the coaching staff that has Patriots fans buzzing right now. This isn't your typical offseason transaction. This is the Patriots making bold statements about where they're heading, and you need to hear all the details. Let me start with the biggest news that's been developing over the past few weeks, because it sets the stage for everything else. The Patriots went into free agency with clear needs at multiple positions, and they didn't waste any time addressing them. According to multiple reports from ESPN, the Patriots made several major veteran signings that are reshaping this roster in ways nobody predicted. We're talking about proven NFL players with Super Bowl experience, Pro Bowl selections, and the kind of leadership this young team desperately needs. The first major signing that caught everyone's attention was defensive end Dre'Mont Jones. The Patriots signed Jones to a 3-year deal worth $39.5 million, and this is a massive get for New England's pass rush. Jones is coming off his most productive season, splitting time between the Tennessee Titans and Baltimore Ravens while picking up a career-high 7 sacks in 2025. Over his 7-year NFL career, Jones has been incredibly consistent. He spent his first 4 seasons with the Denver Broncos, then 2 years with the Seattle Seahawks before bouncing around last season. He's got 69 career starts and 22 career sacks, and he brings exactly the kind of veteran presence this defensive line was missing. But here's what makes the Jones signing even more significant. The Patriots' pass rush was absolutely terrible last season. They couldn't generate consistent pressure on opposing quarterbacks, which made life miserable for their secondary. By bringing in Jones, New England is sending a clear message that they're serious about fixing that problem. Jones will line up alongside Harold Landry and form what could be a really dangerous edge rushing duo if both players stay healthy and perform to their potential. The second major veteran addition that has Patriots fans excited is offensive guard Alijah Vera-Tucker. This is a 3-year deal worth $42 million, and it addresses one of the biggest holes on the offensive line. After the Patriots traded starting center Garrett Bradbury to the Chicago Bears for a 2027 fifth-round pick, they needed to restructure their interior offensive line. The plan is to move Jared Wilson from left guard to center, and Vera-Tucker will slide in at left guard between rookie left tackle Will Campbell and Wilson at center. The Vera-Tucker signing is particularly interesting because it's a bet on his return to health. He's dealt with some injury issues in recent years, but when healthy, he's one of the better interior offensive linemen in the league. The Patriots are clearly banking on him, staying on the field and providing the kind of protection that quarterback Drake May needs to develop properly. With Campbell at left tackle, Vera-Tucker at left guard, and Wilson at center, the left side of New England's offensive line looks significantly better than it did just a few months ago. The third veteran signing that flew under the radar but could have major implications is wide receiver Romeo Doubs. The Patriots have been desperate for reliable receiving options to pair with their young quarterback, and Doubs brings legitimate NFL production to the table. He was drafted by the Green Bay Packers in the 4th round of the 2022 NFL Draft, and has spent the past few seasons developing into a solid number 2 or 3 receiver. The chemistry he develops with Drake May will be one of the key storylines to watch throughout training camp and into the regular season. But wait, there's more. The Patriots also brought in safety Kevin Byard on a veteran deal. Byard is a former Pro Bowl safety who brings ball-hawking ability and veteran leadership to a secondary that's been inconsistent. He'll provide depth behind projected starters, and could end up earning significant playing time if he shows he's still got it during training camp. The Patriots value versatility in their secondary, and Byard's ability to play multiple positions in the back end gives defensive coordinator flexibility in his game planning. The Patriots didn't stop there. They also signed fullback Reggie Gilliam to a 3-year deal worth $12 million. Now, some fans might be scratching their heads about why the Patriots would invest that kind of money in a fullback in 2026, but this move tells you everything you need to know about offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels' philosophy. McDaniels has always employed a fullback in his offense, and Gilliam was Buffalo's longtime fullback, who knows how to open up running lanes and contribute on special teams. His 3-year deal shows the Patriots have long-term plans for him in their offensive scheme. New England also brought back quarterback Jacoby Brissett on a 1-year deal to give the quarterback room a veteran presence. This is a smart, low-risk move that provides insurance behind Drake May and Tommy DeVito. Brissett knows the Patriots organization, he's familiar with the system, and he's the kind of professional who won't cause any drama if he's relegated to third-string duties. The Patriots also signed tight end Julian Hill to a 3-year deal worth up to $18 million. Hill spent his first 3 seasons in Miami, where he developed into an all-around tight end. He had 22 starts over the last 2 years and grabbed 27 catches while also contributing as a blocker in the run game. Behind Hunter Henry, the Patriots had 0 tight ends who had scored a touchdown in their NFL careers, so bringing in Hill gives them another weapon in the passing game and someone who can help in the blocking game. Beyond the free agent signings, the Patriots made some unexpected coaching changes that have huge implications. They're moving defensive coordinator Terrell Williams to a high-ranking role on the staff and opening up the defensive coordinator position for 2026. Inside linebackers coach Zach Kusher served as New England's de facto defensive coordinator throughout the 2025 season, calling defensive plays while Williams dealt with prostate cancer. Williams is now cancer-free, which is fantastic news, but the Patriots are making a change at the coordinator position anyway. Kusher is reportedly a top candidate to officially take over as defensive coordinator, and that would be a logical fit based on his work with the defense last season. The Patriots also made a significant trade that shocked everyone. They're trading starting center Garrett Bradbury to the Chicago Bears for a 2027 fifth-round pick. This move opens up a roster spot and creates salary cap flexibility, but it also forces the Patriots to shuffle their offensive line. As mentioned earlier, the plan is to move Jared Wilson to center and slot in Vera Tucker at left guard, but it's still a risk to trade away your starting center without a proven replacement already on the roster. Looking at all these moves together, you can see a clear pattern emerging. The Patriots are getting younger, more athletic, and more aggressive. They're bringing in veterans who still have gas in the tank and can contribute immediately while also mentoring the younger players on the roster. They're not tanking. They're not rebuilding in the traditional sense. They're trying to compete right now while also building for the future, which is a difficult balance to strike. Drake May has to take a significant step forward in his development. There are a lot of variables at play, but here's what we know for sure. The Patriots are being aggressive. They're not sitting back and hoping things work out. They're actively trying to build a roster that can compete in the AFC East and potentially make some noise in the playoffs. Whether that happens or not remains to be seen, but you can't fault the effort and the thought process behind these moves. One thing that stands out is how many of these signings have connections to head coach Mike Vrabel or the coaching staff. Several of these players either played under Vrabel in Tennessee or have relationships with members of the current coaching staff. That familiarity can be huge when you're trying to install a new system and get everyone on the same page quickly. It also suggests that Vrabel has significant input on personnel decisions, which is what you want from your head coach. Make sure you drop a comment below and let me know what you think about all these veteran signings. Are the Patriots building a playoff contender or just spinning their wheels? Which signing excites you the most? Do you think this team can compete for the AFC East title? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more Patriots coverage, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates as we get closer to training camp. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.